Artificial intelligence is not the option for companies that are looking for a quick fix. What I mean by that is you might implement AI for a quick fix, but it's not going to change your company. The common mistakes leadership and other people make before they start realizing AI is not a quick fix. Let me give an example. You might rewrite a little bit of your document or even write a whole email or conduct the email thread with AI assistance. But that's just like removing a pin from the board full of pins. The question is how you want to reorganize the pins on your board to make sure it serves your company in a sustainable way. There are a couple of things I consider and recommend building before you start thinking about AI as a transformational element of your company. First of all, data pipeline. There's a lot of there about data, but the fact is the cleaner it is, the better the outcome. I also am recommending the point that even if your data is kind of unstructured, it's always great to run that on AI and get that insight before you start working at full swing. What I mean by that, let's say you have 7 Microsoft Excel files in 7 different departments in your company and want to merge them together because you want to have the insight about the future sales or your lead generation funnel. That's the perfect example of what most company misses. They take a one Excel file and run the exercise on that. AI loves data from different scope because it can build better context and give better prediction. Second, we can give data, whatever data we have to AI. That's not true. First of all, goal. What you want to change? What's your progress? Let me use a fitness analogy. You want to build a muscle on your biceps, or you want to get the feet, or you want to maybe run faster. That's your goal with artificial intelligence. What's your goal? You want to remove errors? You want to save money? You want to make money? Or you want your business to be 24/7 available? That's the goal you got to think about before you start putting an eye into work. Most people are writing, rewriting, concise, polite summaries, building graphics, but what goals it serves? It's not a quick fix. The quick fix will not solve any goal. It's like taking that medicine for staying fit. It might make you feel 1-2 days better, but in a sustainable way, you cannot change anything. I know that sounds hard, but if you're a leader or executive, you'll bring AI in responsible, comprehensive, and full sync way, consider this. Third, oh, our people are using a roll of tools, so we are an AI company. No, you're not. They're testing and experimenting. That's good. That's perfect. We love that. I love to hear that. But the other way, they just putting what it's called pocketed PO, proof of concepts. A little bit here, a little bit there. It's not like that. It needs to be centralized and not in a centralized way. There is one brain as a steering part of it, but it needs to be centralized in terms of a strategy. It might be a little bit here, a little bit there, but it needs to contribute to the common goal. And the last thing, our IT department purchase licenses, we are AI ready. No, you're not. Mindset, skill set, tool set. And if you're starting from a tool set, that means the skill is not there and the mindset might not be there, which means you are flipping up some things around instead of going from the top to the bottom, which means like you change people's mindset, then you give them skill set. For instance, writing prompts, it's old school. And then tool set that helps them write prompt. Or the other way is like reverse prompt engineering. So if you start from the bottom, from a tool, it's like putting a driver behind the steering wheel or the Lamborghini. You will maybe go forward 10 or 20 miles per hour, but that's it. You will not be able to use that tool. Consider those elements. AI is not a quick fix.